Hey, welcome to episode number 3 of Why Dad. In today's episode, we're gonna dive into, does dad have to work every day to make his money? Avaiah, are you ready with your first question?
Dad, you have to work every day to make money?
Avaiah, so that's a good question. So no, dad doesn't have to work every day to make money, but there's a lot of businesses out there. A lot of people do have to work every day to make money. So there's 2 ways to make money, right? The first way is, let's just say you have a lemonade stand. You're out there. The only way you can make money is by you standing over there and selling lemonade. That's you doing all the work. Now, dad doesn't do that. Dad builds systems. Basically, he brings in people to help him, right? That way I can spend more time with you instead of having to work for money. So that's why I get to play with you guys all the time. I get to take you guys out and buy toys because I have other people working for me, right? So that's the really cool thing. So if you set up your business correctly, then you don't have to do all the work.
Dad, what's the difference between a job and a business?
Wow, this is really good. So a lot of people work jobs. Like out of 100 people, 99 of those people work a job. Now the difference is, with a job, you have to show up and you have to work. That's the only way you get paid. If you don't show up to work, the boss doesn't pay you. Now, dad used to work a job. I used to be an engineer where I had to drive to work every day. And if I didn't go to work, they didn't give me money. So a business is different, right? Remember, we're helping people. And when we help people, they pay us. So let's bring it back to the lemonade stand, right? So if you started a lemonade business, did you know you could hire your brother? He can run the lemonade stand and you make the money. So that's what dad does, right? I don't work a job. I set up my business to help people, and then I bring people in to do all the work for me. That way I can make money and hang out with my family. That's pretty cool, right?
Yes. Dad, can money make more money by itself?
Ooh, Avaiah, that's such a good question. Yes, money can actually grow by itself. So have you ever seen like a snowball, and if you roll it down a mountain, what happens? It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So you can actually do that with money. The way you do it is you give it to a bank, and the bank gives you more money every single day. So here's an example how dad makes his money more money. So I give my money to a bank, and then the bank gives me more money every single day. So let me ask you a question. Would you rather have a snowball get bigger and bigger like your money, or would you rather get a snowball and you have to push it up a mountain? That's what a job is. What would you rather do?
I would rather have the snowball going down the mountain.
That's right. And that's exactly what dad does. He puts his money in a bank where the money gets bigger and bigger.
Why do you use AI to help you make money?
Okay, so the reason why I use AI to help me make more money is because it's a bunch of helpers helping me run my business. That way I can help more people and my business makes more money. So think about your lemonade stand, right? Instead of you having to create a photo for your lemonade stand, you can just ask AI to create a photo and it'll create a photo for you. That's pretty cool, right?
Of course.
So dad uses AI. That way I can get more helpers to help me make more money in my business.
Dad, is it scary not to have a boss?
Honestly, Avaiah, it is sometimes, because when you have a job or a boss, they actually tell you what to do. But the cool thing is you get paid. Now, most of the world, they actually have a boss. They work for someone else, and they're okay with that, because the nice thing about it is you get paid no matter what when you're at a job. But when you have a business, what if someone doesn't pay you, or what if people don't buy your stuff anymore, right? Let's just say you have your lemonade stand and people, don't come by and they don't buy your lemonade. Or what if there's like a rainstorm and no one wants to buy lemonade? Yeah, it's scary. But dad didn't want to listen to a boss. Dad didn't want to waste his time working a job. He wanted to spend time with you, my wife, and our other kids, because I wanted to be able to spend time with you guys. And, I'm willing to take that risk and build something to help other people. Yes, it's a little scary sometimes, but I love you guys so much, and I work really hard to build something that allows me to have the freedom. Based on that, when you get older, would you want to own a business, or would you rather play it safe and just work a job?
I want to start a business.
That's pretty cool, Avaiah. I know you've talked a lot about starting businesses. I know you've made bracelets for people, lemonade stands, you're doing YouTube. Is there anything that you want to do that you think that could help the most people?
Bracelets are cool. I like making YouTube videos, and soon in summer we're gonna do a lemonade stand.
That's pretty cool. You have a lot of cool ideas. Every time I talk to you, you always have really, really cool ideas. So I think you're gonna build something really cool when you get older, and I'm really excited. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching our episode of Why Dad. We'll see you guys on the next episode.